Here come the missiles. Bam! What a shot. What a shot. But it's going back again. Oh, I can't go over there. Here, let's just go and check this out. I'm going to go to Hustlers in Game, waiting for it. So, on the U.S. side, we have Team logiX, Turbopummel, and Navy SEALs. Whereas on the other side, the other U.S. side, the red side, we are doing, we're going to be having 2v1 players. Everything's allowed. I like how that while this is taking place, wait a minute. Where is his teammate? Did he jump out? Did he drop? Or
no, they're still in.
Are they actually live? Is this actually live or not?
It is live. What's worth mentioning here is that the logiX crew, since Battlefield 3, they've had this like play style of just ranging like in the good old Battlefield 2 days on Dragon Valley. So they're gonna be looking for those range kills, just back and forth, and trying to get their missile.
That was a hit
target
by Navy SEALs. Here comes another enemy TV. Trying to shoot it. It does hit him, 19% health, but he responds back with his own TV missile. A miss. So that's Navy SEALs. Let's go to... I'm just looking around what we got. Freeman is also in there as well. He's TV guiding. He is on the red side. I'm going to say red versus blue. Does he get a hit? I think it was slightly out of range. But he fires yet again.
And these guys, they're just looking for basically getting that regen going so they can get up on their health on their chopper, and then they're gonna re-engage. One thing that it was a bit odd that when the fire guys, when they got the hit, they should have pushed in and really punished the logiX crew, but obviously the logiX responded with a hit as well on the opposing chopper, so it was equalized, but yeah.
Oh, Freeman real close with his missile.
Now we're gonna see this height advantage come into play for fire.
Will they fire the TV? He's just getting ready for it. Oh, but not enough. How is Navy SEALs going to respond? He now has a height advantage. He's just waiting for his guns to reload, taking hits. Oh, but look how low they are. Is he going to hit the ocean? I think they do. They do hit the ocean. Team logiX ends up winning this round 1-0.
So what went wrong there was basically that the fire guys, they had the height advantage, and what they should have done was basically just maintain it, and they should have made Turbopummel, who was the pilot of the logiX crew, pretty much work for it, but they just dropped in height too early, and Turbo was just, he was ready to respond with a height climb, and they just punished them.
Yes. Now I'm gonna try something, guys. So just bear with me here. This may work. We're waiting for it to go live again, but in the meantime, check this out. Uh-oh. I now have a little marquee that we can use. Thanks, Starboard. This is what it is. 2v1 action. 1-0 in favor of Team logiX. Team logiX, again, has a lot of 2v2 victories under their belt. Going to the free cam, it looks like that we're still waiting for the U.S. side air vehicle.
They're probably doing some, maybe switching up their setup in the chopper, and maybe going over some strategies. But one thing, I don't really like this map, to be honest, because the chopper's got a little bit boost in its movement, so I'm really looking forward to the next stages where we're gonna see Dawnbreaker here next, and then in the final Siege of Shanghai, which is probably my all-time favorite map here in this map list that we got here on BF4.
Yes.
On BF4.
I think this is live yet again. Freeman already in the TV mode, waiting for the range. At the same time, Navy's doing the same thing, looking around. Here comes Navy's first volley from Team logiX. Some weaving, barely at range. Fremont, real close, also not there. But Freeman does take a hit, 19% health. I think this is where they're real close. And Turbo does end up getting a kill there. Was that with the his rockets or with his stingers?
So I'm pretty sure what happened was that they got the TV that connected,
yes,
and then they followed it up with the minigun and punished them. But I'm quite surprised that the fire guys actually managed to recover from that deep dive that they were on, because the TV kind of flipped them a bit.
It did.
So that was a good save, but yeah, they dropped down too low, and logiX were just able to get the height advantage again and then punish them.
Indeed, and we're waiting for the 2v1 team's helicopter to spawn back in. We didn't see. I'm actually really curious whether or not Turbo connected that with his rockets while the dive took place, or whether it was really his stingers. Because if it was the stingers, I would have been surprised if 2v1 wouldn't have popped their flares. I didn't see any flares. And by the way, a little talk about the rule sets here. The 2v1, or excuse me, the 2v2 tournament here is allowing everything. There's no rules in beyond saying no javelins and no stingers or anything around those lines. I think they do need to change the server settings though, so we can get the faster respawns into the vehicles.
Yep.
Maybe they can change that. In the meantime, though.
One thing though that I think, and we're gonna see that more when it comes to Dawnbreaker and C2 Shanghai, is that the Sunni rockets, they do a slight more damage to the air vehicles, but they fire slower. So that's some things that we're gonna have to look at when it comes to those maps.
Going to Freeman's perspective, he's got a good shot lined up, but misses. Going to Navy on the other team, playing distance yet again. Is Shra allowed? I believe it is allowed. But no stingers, no igloos, no javelins. I'm guessing no MBT law. Going to Navy's perspective, he is given a view on this. Coming in for the hit. I don't think he did get a hit there. But trying again. I don't know why it flickers like that. That has to be a connect. Nope, not a connect. Again, they're both way far off.
The thing is that the missile in itself, obviously we can see it here, it explodes, and if it is
close enough,
that's kind of like it's tricky to see for us if it actually connects or not, if it's just at that end of the range.
Going to Freeman's perspective yet again with a TV. Will he get it? I have to think he gets it. I didn't see any lock on or any hit indicators though on that. Trying again. Oh, you can tell that the team logic is slowly backing up while they're doing that, and so they're just incrementally getting enough at range just so that the missile is not going to be able to be successful. And I don't know if you noticed this with Freeman, he actually fired a few rounds of his 30mm. He would have had that reload already start before he was going to be able to engage just in case. I don't think it's going to have distance. No, it doesn't. Going to Navy though. Navy from Team logiX still trying to do this. Here comes a missile. He ends up shooting the missile in the air with his gun. Gets good shooting.
And those things are definitely easier to do here in Battlefield 4. That is one improvement that we've seen from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4.
Yes. Will that be a hit? Oh, just barely a miss. Let's go to the pilot's camera. Going to Turbo. Turbo, they're 1,000 meters up. That's 1 kilometer. Using his heat seekers, trying to get any kind of lock, but he is not at distance. Let's check out the other Plajari. He is also there, 890 meters away. Here comes a missile. Oh no! Oh no! he flipped over and he died. What happened there? Was that a successful TV missile connect? What do you think?
I am not sure.
I think it was.
It's really hard to see.
I mean, he just suddenly did a barrel roll, not intentionally.
Oh, then it must have. But that's the thing. Like that's something they need to fix, because missiles in general, they flip air vehicles over. It doesn't matter if it's a TV,
so it's more of a
seekers,
TV
everything.
bug than it is a.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
So obviously it's annoying for the part that gets flipped, because it's really out of his hands. We saw a recovery here before from the fire guys, but it really hurts being thrown off like that.
It feels like it, and unless you have high altitude, you're not going to be able to get a good recovery.
Yes.
It did say team kill. Aberect is right. However, I think it was a team kill because he crashed and his teammate was in the helicopter with him. That is a +1 for logic, though. Let's make a +1, 3-0 in favor of Team Logic. They're still, though, waiting for everyone to get back up. We can go and see here that Logic is still up, and we go into this side. Don't see anything on the U.S. side. This military, this camo's pretty cool. This digicam, that's neat.
I think at least my favorite. I haven't been able to unlock it yet, but the camo to go to is probably the Tiger Shark camo. I think that looks really, really dope.
Yes. I like the fact that it looks as if I can get the right angle on here. I don't know if I will be able to. It looks like that Navy had a close call there. Almost got hit in the face. Almost. There's a big bullet hole right next to where his head is.
That's one of the interesting things as well that they added, that if you hit the windshield of the chopper, you'll see the bullet holes, and it actually makes it quite hard from time to time to actually
to
be your enemy
to
through
be a
it.
pilot on this.
Yeah, exactly.
We are going live yet again. Here come missile trades, but a nice dodge by Turbo. Turbo trying to get the lock on. Navy ends up shooting the missile out of the sky before it even gets there. And he is now going into, let's go into Navy's missile perspective, a really high angle. Oh no, it did not connect. Team Logic does get the point for that last one, though. It's about whose chopper crashes. Rockets inbound, going to Turbo. Turbo 875 meters away. Here comes a TV. Let's go to the Navy's perspective on the TV. And a little bit low. Going to Turbo. Ends up dodging. Going back to, let's go to Plajare, see how he deals with this. Whoa! He did not get hit there, but it felt like he, a little fender bender. It felt like he heard, you heard something.
The thing is, though, that the TV missile, it's so sensitive to the smallest movement. So I think the best way to get on target is really smooth. You really need to be able to handle the TV smooth and control the mouse, because it's...
A hit.
That was a good hit.
And finished off. The helicopter goes flying. Team Logic gets another point yet again here. The score right now is 4-0. Now, will they tell us, Hustler, for this specific match, is it best of 7? Is it best of? Is it just? It is. It's one chop. One team has won the match when they will destroy the enemy chopper 7 times. But after 5 times destroying one chopper, teams swap sides, and so we are 4 rounds in right now. 4 rounds in. One more round, and we'll be switching sides. But again, it's first to 7.
Exactly. But it seems like I feel like the fire guys, they should try and switch it up a bit, because they haven't really been able to really connect as much with the TVs as the logiX guys. So I think they should try and put him pressure the logiX guys a little bit more, pushing in with their guns, getting the heat seekers on, because Turbo is quite good at these range fights. So they should really put some pressure on him and get him out.
Well, with the exception of the first round, which did get a little close quarters, the 4 or 3 subsequent rounds have all been very long distance. Maybe 2v1 does need to switch it up. Maybe we'll see any of the use of the buildings on the left side. Maybe.
No. The problem with this is pretty much that if you go below the buildings here to the left, you won't really gain anything out of it. You'll just see the opposing chopper just dive on you and smack you in the face. So going high and just doing the range fight is the only real viable tactic on this map. But when we're going into Dawnbreaker and Shanghai, hopefully the teams will do a little bit more lurky approach and do the Battlefield 2 way of flying. That's at least what I'm hoping. Lurking around the buildings and curving the TVs like bosses.
I'm trying to use the free cam, guys, but I'll tell you that it's not easy because I keep on going out of bounds. It's really difficult. And that's no fun. See, I can't go over there. It's really tough. Here comes another missile. I dodge. See, I can't. Guys, I'm just going to stay in these perspectives, unfortunately. Wow, Turbo dodges very quickly. Here comes another one, though. Another good dodge. A lock-on with the Stingers. He does jump out to do a flare glitch. Those missiles are going crazy, going to Poljari. He's also trying to get locks on, all while trying to utilize his rockets. Another lock. Uh-oh, took a TV to the face. They are hurting. Will that connect? It does not. We are getting a whole lot closer, 300, 400 meters right now. Dodging back and forth. Look at those missiles go crazy. Those missiles. He's taking a lot of hits, though. A lot of hits.
logiX should be able to finish this off quite easily.
Going to Turbo's perspective, he knows that they're on fire.
They're slowly getting the height advantage here. And I think, to be honest,
and there it is.
Turbo, well done.
He does end up taking them out in the end. Was that Turbo that did that? Or was that... Or was that...
I'm not sure, but I think what they did... Oh, I know what they did, but Turbo didn't really want to push into that really... Whoa, okay, dive. Lock range. So he kind of just stayed away from it. He's been doing that most of the times here, because you can fairly easily recover from these mobility hits. You just need to extinguish it. That's pretty much it.
That makes sense. It's 5-0. They are now switching sides. After 5 in, we are going again. I think we may. I don't know if we're continuing to play on this server or switching it up. They did make mention of it, but we will see. We did see Team Logic utilize the flare glitch. Do you think that was instrumental in them winning this round?
Well, it definitely helped. I mean, to be honest, that thing needs to be fixed, because you can't... It's just broken. You can't have a proper fight with these things going on. The TV guided bug needs to be fixed, and then the thing where missiles flip choppers over, the countermeasures needs to be fixed. Then we'll actually have some decent choppers. But the TV missile needs a little bit of a tweaking as well. The screen kind of flicks all over the place from time to time, and yeah, they still got some work to do with them.
Indeed.
But one thing, though, that's really worth mentioning, and that I think they really implemented here just to increase the fun factor, is they boosted the agility and movement of the choppers.
I think
so that's a good thing.
I think we are live. I'm going to swap the players. I don't think that worked out well. No, it didn't. Let me change the color scheme real quick while I can. Team 2v1 is on blue now. Logic on red. They are live. Where is he going? Oh, I can't go that far up, guys. I'm sorry. I do like following TVs, though. But, as you can see, outside the combat area. Can't do it, guys. I'm going to go first and third. We see a lock by Logic, 475 meters out. The missile's going crazy. Let's go to Poljari. He does get a mobility hit. A mobility hit was done by Poljari. They need this. Wow. That was intense, but he's still up. Going to Navy SEALs.
That pretty much saved Logic right there. If they didn't connect with that TV, Fire guys would have easily been able to push in, finish it off. But yeah.
Logic does get a mobility hit on them, and here comes Stingers. I think that's the end of it. Turbo finishes it off. Score right now, 6-0.
Logics have been really precise with their TVs,
yeah.
And it feels like every time that the Fire guys gets a break, then and then hit the Logic's crew, then the Navy just responds right back with a connect, yeah. And then it's just evened out.
Yes. We are waiting for a respawn now, guys. This is the quarterfinals. This is Team logiX, but they're also known as Golden Eagles. Flying high.
In Battlefield 3, they went under with a team called Black Knights.
Yes.
Knights. So they pretty much went on a killing spree, so to speak. But I think they racked up 61 wins and only lost 1.
Wow.
So that's a good streak.
Waiting for the respawn to take place. Logic's only got to win one more round, and that's the end of this one. Poljari's up. Here we go. This could be the last round. Here come missiles. Wow, Poljari just is able to barely dodge it, but here comes a second one. Another miss. Goodness gracious. He's still trying to get a lock onto it. Let's go into... Let's check out how Turbo is responding to this. He did get hit. He's at 16% health. They need to be able to react. They're actually closing distance. He jumps out. He jumps back in. 35% health. Going to Poljari. Miss again. Fremont trying to respond. They need to have this connect. Oh, so close. Uh oh, here come the missiles. Look at all those missiles flying around him. This could be it. Oh! The gunners start hitting 10% damage. 2v1 has a height advantage here. Taking a lot of hits, 20% damage. Poljari ends up getting the kill. Guys, 2v1 is on the board. Well, that wasn't right. Other way around. Excuse me. There you go.
But this was definitely what they needed to do. They pushed in, got the kill, and they kind of caught the logiX guys.
Yes, and guys, remember this is just a test cup, just to see what works and doesn't work. There will be subsequent cups on ESL in the future for 2v2 Helo. Yes, yes. General Taz asks, the gunners can shoot now. This is not the Low Be Up Below Radar Cup. This is instead the ESL Anything Goes 2v2 Helo Cup. It means that you can do anything you want. You want to use, I mean, what's the goofiest add-on for with a helicopter?
I think it's probably going to be the, let me think, the tow missile.
The tow missile.
And I'm quite surprised that none of the teams are actually using it, because even though it's really hard to connect with it, then when you're pushing in, I think the gunner,
shot, right?
It's a one-hit kill.
Yes.
So basically, what I would do would probably be to have the gunner with the tow, and then if you get close enough, then you just like push in and just go balls deep, and then you can have your have the switch in the air and just have your gunner just nail it with the tow, because I do believe you have 2 tow shots that you can fire in a row, so you got some chances.
I see. Putting some med packs down on their helicopter. Turbo and Navy are up and they're getting ready to go. While they're both playing Vipers, the sides are a bit different, I imagine, although I think it's more of a principle, because there are certain maps that do have side advantages. This one not so much. Here comes a TV. It does blow up in their faces, but no damage dealt. Pujari. They trade. I'd love to see TV missiles connect with each other mid-range. Will Navy get a connection here? It looks real good. He does get a hit on it. What is Turbopummel going to do? Turbopummel is getting up a lot closer. They are trying to close down Fremont. Will he get a connect? No, he doesn't. 16% health. They need to be able to stay alive. The missiles are flying all around them. Look at them go. 22% health. They are staying up. 290-meter range. TV's in. Oh, not enough. That's 13% health. Oh, they're in trouble. 9. Taking damage. 3, 2, 1. That is the end, guys. Team logiX
GG.
will win this. GG. Final score 7-1. And Hustler's watching as well.
Yeah.
He's watching as well. Third person Hustler.